This is a story about a window. Well, actually, it's a story about a window that looked in. In the corner of an old, forgotten building surrounded by ivy and dust, there is a window. But this window doesn't show the street or the sky or the world outside. It shows you not your reflection, not your face, but your feelings. Your thoughts, your wishes you haven't said out loud. A quiet, curious child named June finds the window one rainy afternoon while playing alone. At first, they think it's a trick mirror, but the colors are too strange. The image is too familiar. The fog on the glass seems to breathe. When June touches the window, it ripples and shows a memory they forgot they missed, a fear they never admitted, a hope so tiny it only lived in a whisper. Each day June returns, not to watch the world, but to understand their own. But the window doesn't always show happy things. It reflects doubt, guilt, worrying. And June must learn seeing yourself fully isn't always easy, but it's how you grow. In the final moment, June stands at the window and says, "I'm ready to open it." The window creaks open for the first time in 100 years. And instead of stepping out, June steps in. Now, before we built our cozy homes out of wood and brick, we used to build them out of stories. Long ago, when I was a little kid, my grandmother would tuck me in with tales of faraway lands and mythical beasts. Back then, I had no idea that those stories were the very things that built me into who I am today. As I grew up, though, life got in the way of stories. School, work, friends, and family took all of my time and attention. Before I knew it, I was an adult with my own house and my own responsibilities, but something was missing. My heart wasn't in it. Work felt pointless. Friendships felt shallow. And my dreams and aspirations just felt like a waste of time. Then one day, while sorting through my grandmother's belongings after she passed away, I found a dusty old book hidden in the attic. It was filled with all of her stories, and as I read through them, something magical happened. The words on the page seemed to come alive and take shape. They formed images in my mind and stirred emotions in my heart. I felt a sense of wonder and excitement that I hadn't felt in years. It was as if my grandmother was there with me, sharing her wisdom and stories just like she used to when I was a kid. That's when I realized that stories have the power to change everything. They can inspire us, teach us, and connect us to something bigger than ourselves. And so I decided to make it my mission to share stories with as many people as possible. I wanted to help others experience the same magic that I had rediscovered. But I soon realized that sharing stories wasn't enough. I wanted to create stories that had never been told before, stories that would stay with people long after they finished reading them. So I started writing. I poured my heart and soul into my writing, drawing on my own experiences and emotions to create characters and stories that felt real and relatable. And then one day, something amazing happened. A publishing company took a chance on me and published my very first story. It was like a dream come true, but I knew that this was just the beginning. I had so many more stories inside of me just waiting to be told. So here I am today, sharing my stories with you. I hope that my stories will inspire you, teach you, and connect you to something bigger than yourself. Because when we share stories, we create a connection, we build empathy and understanding, and we remind ourselves that we are all human beings trying to navigate this world in the best way we can. Thank you for joining me on this journey. And if you ever feel lost or alone, just remember that you're not. We're all in this together.